Craig, it's good to see you, my friend.
You as well, brother.
Craig's got a lot of great songs, but we've known each other for a long time at this point, and I didn't even bring you in for the music. I'll be honest with you. I'm so intrigued by the fact that you're opening a coffee shop. We're going to talk about the music because you're so good, but I was like, Craig's got a coffee shop? What coffee does Craig like? What does Craig know about coffee? Why did Craig open a coffee shop? I'm so intrigued by this. So is it up now? Is it doors open?
Yeah, man.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, it's going on.
What's it
Matter
called?
of fact, I left there this morning, came here.
So are you telling me people can go to this coffee shop and the owner might be there and they could get like a selfie with Craig Campbell?
For sure.
A selfie and a latte?
That's amazing.
That's on the menu.
All day. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Selfie and a latte.
We should make that a thing. Yeah.
So what's the name of the coffee shop?
Grindstone Cowboy.
That's funny. Okay, that's good. So you're there. I gotta imagine that's like a baby name. Do you guys go over? Do you Google? How do you come up with because Rhinestone Cowboy? I get to play.
I mean, it was actually the name came first. I heard somebody say Rhinestone Cowboy, and I thought they said Grindstone Cowboy, and I said, man, that'd be a great name for a coffee shop. And it just was there, and we live in such a small town in Eagleville, and I knew I wanted to do something. And I always wanted to open something that had a stage and a music venue.
There's a stage in the coffee shop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I can get a selfie, hear a song. What is happening? Okay, so there's a stage. You get coffee. Who plays at this thing?
I have a bunch of my buddies scheduled. Just had Kanan Smith. He played June 10th, sold out. It was great.
How many people sit in this coffee shop and watch music?
We can hold up to 55.
Are you kidding? Eddie, the Raging Idiot's got to play it.
We have to do it.
Grindstone Cowboy.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're available.
Let's go. I got you. I know who handles the books.
Wow. Okay, so now, what do you know about coffee, or are you just a big lover of coffee?
I love coffee. Me and my wife both love coffee. We know nothing about coffee except how to make lattes now. We didn't know prior to opening the place. We just, I did a lot of research. I knew I wanted to do something for my girls down the road. The goal is to have 2 or 3 of our own locations, and then also license it out and maybe franchise, do the Dunkin' Donuts thing.
That's so cool that you have like a real life coffee shop that has music. Now, what about the evening? Because I ain't gonna come and drink some coffee in the evening.
No, we close at 4.
So you have people playing music. This is even better, Eddie, for our performances. This is like the greatest venue I've ever heard of. That closes. So people play music at what hour?
Well, when we have the shows, we close at 4, turn the room over, open back up, and do the show that night.
Got it. And it's in Eagleville, Tennessee?
Eagleville, Tennessee.
How far from Nashville is that?
It's a good 40 minutes.
Is it, you make a bunch of money off this yet?
No, I mean, we're in debt pretty.
Normal?
Yeah.
How many years until you get to make money off? Do they say? Like 5 or so?
I feel like we could pay everything off in 2 years.
Wow.
It's doing well. It's doing really well. It's actually doing better than we expected.
So, okay. What is one thing, and I want to get to music, but I'm so intrigued because you're like a Renaissance man. You do coffee, you do music. This is crazy. So what's one thing that you have learned about the coffee business or coffee that we normal folk wouldn't know because we don't have a coffee shop?
Man, I got one. There's one thing that I think would blow everybody's mind, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
You use cats to make coffee? We heard it here.
Yeah,
he grinds up cats.
No.
Is it something we would be scared to know?
No. It's a trick of the trade.
Trick of the trade. Okay.
Well, then don't.
I'll tell you. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
It's a caramel macchiato is the same thing as a vanilla latte, but upside down.
I don't like coffee. I don't know anything about this. I'm going to be honest with you. I just like the idea of you doing that. So I don't know. That doesn't blow my mind. But does it to you guys?
Yes.
So,
So instead of
vanilla latte, the espresso's in the bottom, milk, blah, blah, blah.
it's just the opposite.
You put the espresso in last.
That's the only.
That's funny.
I hear
And,
this.
and some drizzle,
caramel.
some caramel, some
Yeah.
drizzle. But as far as the ingredients, it's the same. It's just,
Wow.
That's
okay.
funny.
I steal it.
That's how
My
you
new
put it in
coffee
the
shop's
cup.
called Caramel Talkiato, like talking, and all from this segment. I steal the whole idea. Okay, Craig Campbell's here, by the way, who's just a massive country star, but he has a coffee shop. Could we play your venue, Eddie and I?
yes.
I'm not done.
Oh.
Yeah.
At noon.
Yes. Could we do it for we're gonna do a charity show, right? Because could we come down and play that, and then you don't keep all the money, we give that to charity, but
I
then
would love that.
Then they buy while they're there, they can have some caramel macchiato. Could you make a caramel talkiato and name it after me?
With a
For
microphone
the
on it?
night, for that day.
Done.
No, not for the day. Don't have little dreams.
Signature.
Have big dreams.
Okay.
Caramel talkiato. Just came up with that.
That would
Okay.
be incredible. We
The more you
that-
drink,
And
the
then
more you
consider
talk.
it done.
And then whatever, because I know there's a cost to actual making the drink, but whatever the margin of profit is for that one drink, we donate to somewhere. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Dang, I'm in business here, boys.
Really good.
And also, legal reasons. He does not own Caramel Talkiato. As I had to say that just because. Craig Campbell's here. That's pretty cool. Tell your wife I said hello.
I will.
You're not leaving right now, but I always, find her to be quite delightful. And the girls?
Girls are doing their thing, and that was another reason we wanted to do the coffee shop with the stage. Is growing up for me, I always had to just figure out ways to get on stage. So I wanted these girls to have a stage that they never had to ask permission to get on. So
I
this
wish
is
I had one of those now. Craig Campbell's here. Let me say a few things about him. He is such a great musician. I'm gonna have him. He's got his guitar. I'm gonna play some music. You don't have to comment on this. I'm gonna give just people some idea of who you are. Worked as a corrections officer for a little bit, which is pretty cool. He had to see a lot doing that. He can play piano like Beethoven. It's crazy to watch. You wouldn't even know. Guy's got a fish hook on his hat. You're like, that guy ain't never seen a piano in his life. Not true. Just so good. He's doing some dates. June 23rd in Bonner Springs, Kansas with Cody Johnson. Oklahoma City with Cody on the 24th. Rogers with Cody on the 25th. And then his own shows. Folsom, California. Ellendale, North Dakota. Blairsville, Georgia, all the way through July. CraigCampbell.com. Is that the website, Craig? I don't have the website.
.tv.
Oh, .tv.
It's weird.
Do people ask you if you're somewhere and there's a guitar like, Craig, they don't know you play music. Grab your guitar and just play a little something.
Sometimes.
Does that happen all the time?
Yeah, but just with my buddies, it's not a.
That's not a real buddy then. I'll be honest.
No, he absolutely throws you under the bus, and then they always say, "You don't know who that is," and it's like they say no, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's embarrassing. They're like, you don't, because it's two parts. Your friend going, you don't know that's Craig, because this happens to some of my idiot friends too. They're like, you don't know that's Bobby Bones, and I'm like, don't do that because it's gonna set me up for failure.
Right.
Because they don't know. They never know.
and it's not their fault.
And they're like,
that they
no,
don't
I don't know who that is. And so now you're insulted twice. You're like, I do suck.
happens
You
all
just
the time.
reminded me I suck and nobody knows who I am. Okay, Craig's on the road doing music. You can stream By God. What's up? Any sort of idea about an album? Any larger body of music?
Man, I'm so excited. Yeah, we have the first part of a double album coming out at the end of the summer. It's basically all of the songs that I've recorded in the past 5 or 6 years that the record labels didn't give their approval on, that I still think are crazy good hit songs that I was able to bring with me, along with some other new ones. So that'll be a double album. Then I'm also working on a project called Almost Greatest Hits, where it's just my songs that I've had on the radio. I re-recorded them. And then I'm also working on a cover project called Class of '89.
Sounds like you're very busy. How are you making enough coffee if you're doing so much music? Craig? I need
drinking
you,
all
I need
the
you to
coffee.
focus on the coffee, man. We've got a new bit. We got to get that Talkiato sold. We got less music, more coffee, buddy. Okay, all right.
What is Craig Campbell's coffee order?
I'm a Cuban. I love the Cuban.
He goes
I don't-
coffee. Never
I
heard of
don't-
it.
I
Hate
don't know.
it.
What is that?
Because I would never drink that stuff.
Essentially a vanilla latte made with sweetened condensed milk as opposed to just
Oh,
regular.
that's good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't drink
Cuban.
coffee. So I checked out when that question was asked.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
always curious.
I know most people were.
But we have drinks for people that don't drink coffee. We got matcha, we got smoothies and frappes and all that.
frappe. Okay, fancy.
Oh.
Hey,
Frappe.
hey, the guy works in the business. All of a sudden, come in with a
There
frappe. Okay.
And
Hey.
from 2 to 4 we have frappe hour. I'm just saying.
At Craig Campbell TV, follow on Instagram and Twitter. We'll look for the new music. Love having you in.
Man, thank you.
We'll get Eddie and I'll go play a show up
Let's
there in the next
go.
few
Can't
months
wait.
and do a little
That'd be
charity
great.
deal.
That'd be awesome.
You got to pay for our gas though, because
I got you.
Yes.
it's a long
It's
ways
expensive.
out and gas is
It's
expensive.
Every bit of 38 miles.
When prices go down, we'll come play. All right. Craig Campbell, everybody. Nice job.